puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. This comes your way next. Jamison Taillon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yankees.
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in is Miles Straw, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels and off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Nope,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One ball, one
and
strike.
There is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ball 2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Fouled away. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runner at second here with one man out. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. This is foul right side. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And that misses 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
Aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1. Here it is. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And he takes strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, and 2. Here it is.
I got the count.
Not a
1-2.
real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Joey Gallo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder. Bieber has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joey Gallo becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. And inning in the books. No score on the show. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Bradley Zimmer.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Roberto Perez. He'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Zimmer leads off second with nobody out. And they do have him scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Batting ninth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Fouled off. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So stepping in is Miles Straw. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here it comes.
Ball up there.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now in the box, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Set and the pitch. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. He's got it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Now to bat, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Jimenez is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that misses 2-1. The pitch. It's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7.
So now into the box is Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Pitch on the way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hey! The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That's the ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a
1
fastball.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. Stanton is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to